feeling that? Y'all like that? Yeah. The Black Stomach in full effect. I'm Hendrix.
I'm Brooks.
And we got my boy
Q.
Q.
Back again.
With the Versace, with the Dilly. What's going on, my brother?
Oh man, I was feeling real hip hopish today.
That's what
when
I'm
I
talking
got
about.
that text from OVO Brooks. I was like, man, I got to come in here correct today with the brethren.
With the eyes low.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all having me.
For sure, man.
Most definitely. How y'all?
Everything love, man.
Yeah.
Chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. I think the audience like having you too. That's why we keep having you back so much, man. And
this is the man over here.
This man speaks his mind. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a familiar face out here.
For sure.
Yeah, in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
How's the music?
The music is good right now. Shout out to my artist Phil. If y'all looking for something smooth, grown, sexy, go ahead and listen to Phil's new album, Phil Beach, Vitamin C. It's a great album, great project. That's what I've been listening to lately. Not saying I'm taking a hiatus, but, I'm on a team and I know how to pass the ball. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just taking a little breather, been enjoying birthday and graduation and
happy birthday and
everything.
Graduation, man, all that good stuff.
Appreciate it. And gender reveals out now, so everybody know I got a girl now.
Oh, wow. Congratulations,
Congrats,
man.
It's been, man. I've been hearing that for the past 2 weeks, boy. For sure. But I appreciate it. Thankful.
You already got the name picked up?
Yeah, I ain't gonna give it to the streets yet. They mess around, might try to name their baby first.
I didn't even know it was your birthday. When was your birthday?
My birthday was April 29th.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's still tourist season too, so I try to feel my best, look my best around this time of the year.
No doubt,
it's
man.
like Christmas. I call it Quailsmas.
My boy Q. That's what's up, man. Yeah, everybody's birthday. Shout out to my little crumb snatcher. My son's birthday was yesterday. He turned 16.
Taurus gang. Shout out to him. 16? Wow, man. That's what's up. He about to be getting ready for junior prom and all that, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, hopefully he's, keep his head on the swivel and stay in them books and pass. And he want to try to do D1 for basketball. We'll see what happens, you know what I mean? So
tell him keep going, man.
Yeah.
Keep going, shoot. It's a lot of leagues besides the NBA, you know what I'm saying? So he can mess around being the big three or overseas,
Yeah.
As long as he know how to manage that money, he'll be all right.
Oh yeah. I'm getting right with the money. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure. So yeah, man. So let's go ahead and dive on into this. So it's wrapping up with your boy Drizzy. And what's Kendrick's nickname? What do you call it?
K-Dot.
K-Dot and Drizzy. Is
Kung
it
Fu
Drizzy?
Kenny, the Boogeyman, whatever.
Yeah. So
I don't know why a grown man call himself the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman?
Yeah, it's all good.
Hey, I see why he calls himself the Boogeyman. He probably the Boogeyman.
I don't see why a grown man call himself the boy.
That's true.
I was waiting for this.
Or Champagne Poppy.
Champagne Poppy. What is it? BBL Drizzy?
BBL Drizzy.
Hey, that's a banger. BBL Drizzy.
Man, I was hearing that. Shout out to the dude who originated that. I forgot his name. Not on purpose, but the dude.
I know you talking about.
Yeah. I was on his page earlier. I was like, man, he's got a lot of dope stuff.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about the wind down of this situation with Drake and everything that's been coming out, the rumors, whether it's true, it's false, allegedly? What's your thoughts?
Well, it seems like it's over from what, I've seen on everybody's platforms. And even Drake, he even put out a story where he basically said, yo, I'm out, and it's all about the summer vibes or something like that. Yeah, I forget exactly what the thing said, but when you listen to like academics, he's kind of like, hey, like silence right now, but Drake's gonna come out with something a little bit later.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah, I think because all the stuff that's happened since the beef has started with the shooting at Drake's complex or the embassy or whatever it's called. And then also there was like some random person trying to break in. Yeah, trying to break in. So
I don't think that necessarily has nothing to do with Kendrick, though.
No, I'm saying that's why like Drake hasn't put out anything.
Oh, got you, because he's dealing with that situation. Yeah. I got you.
But the streets have spoken, and they basically said that Kendrick has won, right? I mean, from what we see.
Do you being the the biggest OVO here, the YOLO,
Mm-hmm.
OVO
Yeah.
Brooks.
Yeah.
What do you think Kendrick won?
I'm gonna have to double down on what I said last podcast, which was a great one with Tangi. But I just think that this was a losing battle from the beginning. What I've seen, that if you go up against Kendrick just because people love him so much, it's just basically a losing battle. And I think the culture, loves him more than Drake, and so, he was never going to win that, no matter what. Even if he put out, which I think he did put out the best diss track, even the Heart Part 6. I like when I listened to that, when I finished and I got done listening to it, I was like, yo, that's fire.
Who, Kendrick's?
No, I'm talking about Drake.
Drake's?
I was like, yo, he came back. That's fire. And then everybody else was like, no,
That's what
Kendrick,
you heard?
Kendrick. That's all they Kendrick. So
Not like us.
listen, when everybody speaks and they say, hey, this guy won, I mean, according to public opinion, it sounds like he won. But to me, Drake won. And he did, man. I mean, everybody came after him. Everybody tried to say that he couldn't keep up with Kendrick.
Yeah.
He kept up with him.
But you still
and
say Drake
he hit
won.
him. He hit
Drake
Kendrick
won?
hard.
You like my man
Hey.
on Joe Budden's show?
Yeah.
Light Skin Buddy.
Uh-huh.
Say he going down with the Titanic, boy.
Hey.
The band is going down with the Titanic.
Hey, in 5 years, I feel like we're gonna be bumping the Family Matters more than we're bumping some of these other tracks that are like diss tracks and stuff like that. So, but it is what it is. It's all good.
Let me throw my 2 cents in real quick because I know you itching.
Yeah.
I just feel that, did Drake drop some heat? Yes, he did. But Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? He dropped some, some flames, And I think Kendrick is just a little bit more relatable to the people in the culture, Because hip hop is from the gutter, I'm not saying it has to be that, but Kendrick was down in the mud and I think a lot of people feel that, like like you said earlier, Drake is champagne poppy, People in the mud most people ain't popping champagnes, and that's no disrespect to Drake. I mean, you get it how you live, If he got it, he got it. Hats off to him. I like to be popping champagne too one day, but I think Kendrick is just a little bit more relatable with the masses. Because a lot of people still in the mud. They still trying to get it, and then he spitting that conscious that people can, it just resonate with with people. That's my 2 cents. What you think, Q?
Oh, man, so much
Speak
to
on
say.
it.
First of all, I know how it feels to have a favorite artist and to watch them lose in a battle. And this is why you got to grow up, man. You don't have to be biased just because, man. You could admit it when he's taking a loss. Like when Jay-Z and Nas was battling, man, it killed me to hear Ether. And just like we used to like play, like we had a CD player and we had both of them had the multi-disc one. It was like a 6 CD changer. We'll play Ether, then we'll play Takeover, then we'll play Ether, then we'll play Takeover. And it was just like undeniable, man. It was just undeniable and it hurt so bad.
Who had it?
Yeah, I mean, Nas won.
Of course,
Nas
but
won.
you're saying you're more of a Jay.
Yeah, I was a Jay-Z fan. I'm still a Jay-Z fan,
See,
But yeah,
I'm more of a
that
Nas
was
fan.
yeah, that was hurtful. But
Yeah.
at the same time, Jay-Z didn't go into battle thinking that he was going to lose or just with that fear, you know what I'm saying, or what people might think and stuff like that. So, and Takeover was pretty. It was a nice serious hit because he really brought up a lot of facts about Nas. It's very similar to what Kendrick, because Nas wasn't putting out a lot of music around then. He was being very selective. I think he had a couple of off moments, like trying to find himself.
Well, his mother died too.
Yeah.
So he kind of was reserved.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Around that time, that was a tough time for him. So, but like I said, Nas came like crazy.
That's
You
my
know what
guy.
I'm saying? I don't know, like, so I understand how you feel. I empathize with you, but this ain't that. This is not that. And I think like Kendrick just really just outsmarted Drake, man. Like to the point, like you said when you heard that last song, you heard something and you was like, man, this is tight. But that's just because you just like the sound of this man's voice. Pause. But
No.
I heard just him taking it out, like him, and even now they saying that he was lying. Like he wasn't feeding Kendrick no information. He wasn't doing none of that. He was just trying to spin it, and and that failed because Not Like Us is just slamming. First of all, the production was better. He had beats from Alchemist, had Mustard, he had the Taylor Swift producer. Like it was just, I don't know, he just put it together so much better. Like Drake's beats weren't better. I like Family Matters. Family Matters was Drake's best song through the whole thing. But the fact that he tried to do a bop twice and then he tried to get dark towards the end as he's making his exit. Come on, man. Like Kendrick went at him on like 4 different kind of styles of beats. Like Euphoria sounded different. Like 616 sounded different. Meet the Grams sounded different. Not Like Us, different. Like he came at him like up, down, left, right. Like, and it was just like flawless victory to me, man. Like, and that's nothing to take from Drake. That's nothing to take from him. But I think people are just like, dang, like they don't want to admit that he lost twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like he just lost to Pusha T. Dang, he just lost to Kendrick. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks, but believe you me, he'll still do fine. But
Oh yeah.
like, you know, Kendrick did take a lot of chinks in his armor. You know what I'm saying? Like just the things that he do that's just like probably against the culture, certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like the fingernail polish and the barrettes and stuff. See, a lot of stuff like that come back and bite you in the ass during these times. Drake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is up with that, with the fingernail
I don't know.
polish?
I'm not with
I
it.
seen
that's like some rock star stuff, not rap
yeah,
star.
I remember
you
that.
know what I'm saying? So
why these
like
dudes rocking
rock
these
star,
fingers?
cool. Rap star, nah.
I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. If you guys know, man, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what's the deal.
Yeah,
with the
let us
fingernail
know what's
polish.
going on. I know what's
really
going
don't
on.
know.
I can tell you what's going on.
That's that little
with it.
yachty stuff.
That's that.
Oh, really?
That's them people,
Lil Yachty.
man. Them people break bread, man. Them people, the alphabet boys
Oh, yeah.
and girls.
So they at the top of the pyramid. Huh? They controlling
They up
everything.
there, man. That's why they got rights before. You see, they made a gay pride law before they made something like against black people and stuff. Like when we was trying to get the violence thing to So they protecting the money. You know what I'm saying? They protecting the money, and and they got to get they just do. That's why every TV show, maybe even cartoon, it will have some type of influence in it. You know what I'm saying? Like they want their presence shown. They ain't trying to be in the dark no more.
Nah, they ain't trying to be in the dark. They're trying to be out there.
They got their own network too, though.
Let me just respond. Let me just respond to some of the things you said. I think. Listen, I think Kendrick would have won if.
He said, what?
Oh, he would have won.
Listen, I mean, I think
Come on,
everybody.
man.
Listen, I think everybody's getting on the bandwagon. I think everybody's getting on the bandwagon. By the way, I do not dislike white people. Just so people know, obviously, I've got like 3 white best friends. So, anyways,
They just
not
3
that
best
matters.
friends, man.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm just because some people were talking mess in the comments. But anyways, I'm not. I don't look at people white and black.
You sound like when white people say, one of my friends is black.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
but
black people. You
I'm
sound
just saying
like
that, like, obviously, you guys know that I'm not like.
Yeah,
I don't look at race. Okay, but anyways, let me just say that just for those people. But also, let me say this: Kendrick would have won if Drake didn't respond, but Drake responded, and I think that, for me, Kendrick, obviously, I think he came out and really showed to a lot of people who didn't think he had it in him that he could make a bunch of songs back to back like that. I know I didn't. I was like, because I remember when Drake put out his first track and we were just waiting for Kendrick. I was like, Kendrick gonna need a year. You know, I was joking around and saying that because, you know, he takes forever to put out music.
By choice.
But I think that you know, he showed that he could do it, and I think it caught a lot of people off guard, and so people are riding that wave more so, and that's why a lot of people think that he won. And I mean, I'm here to tell y'all, because, you know, I think a lot of Kendrick fans, they say and claim that they ain't about number ones, or they ain't about the music, they ain't about the numbers, but they're all celebrating about this one hit that Kendrick has now, not like us, you know, out here like celebrating, oh my goodness. It's like, yeah, it still remains that he can't make a number one without either talking about Drake or having Drake on his track. I'm just saying that. And by the way, these Kendrick fans, as a Cowboys fan,
Cowboys
I have never seen such a fan base
but
that like goes as crazy as these people do, and that's a Cowboy fan talking.
But I'm not a
I don't
Kendrick
go as
fan.
crazy as these Kendrick fans do.
I'm not a Kendrick fan. I'm not a Kendrick fan or a Drake fan.
Okay.
I'm very biased in between. The funny thing about it is I actually paid to see Drake in concert.
Okay.
Just because he was in the same hotel I was in, pause. But like him and the Migos was there. So I was like, okay, I rock with the Migos. I'm like, Drake, but he does put on a good show. Drake is a good artist. He's a dope artist. Like a lot of people think I don't like Drake just because some of the things I might tweet and post and stuff like that. But no, I'm willing to admit what other people want. Like Drake, he's a great artist, but he don't have a solid background of work. Like he don't. Like that's the thing. Like Kendrick said, I make music that electrify. You make music that pacify. That's what he do. He stays in that same pocket. Like a lot of them young money artists, they really don't. They hit a peak. Like people could say the same about Nicki Minaj. They say like the development, the artist development, like they feel like they haven't grown. You know what I'm saying? Like they just still trying to make them same kind of hits.
Party records.
Yeah.
I mean,
Meanwhile,
I think that's because y'all are listening to the party records. Y'all are listening to those records.
And the other stuff is ballads. He doesn't have a full hip hop album, but claims he's the best rapper.
Well, because he never set out.
Impossible.
He never set out to be a rapper.
Why are you doing it?
I mean, if you really want to, if you really want to go into this, Kendrick is the one who hasn't really like changed hip hop or done anything different with rap. He's like a rapper from back in the day. Okay. Drake is something we've never seen before.
Nah, he's just marketable.
This is a person. No. We've never seen. We have before, but we never seen it to this level. I'm talking about a rapper who can also be a singer.
That's all the rappers in Houston.
You combine that together, and for him to go to this level. Yeah. Okay. Now we've seen it with a Lauryn Hill. We've seen Kanye kind of bite on it a little bit with the 808s and some of this other stuff that he had, but we never seen an artist make it their whole thing. This is what Drake has done. This is what he's brought to the rap, hip hop, R&B game. Yeah. Being able to combine those two together. Yeah. We've never really seen that. We've seen a Kendrick before.
But there's a reason why. There's a reason why you haven't seen a Drake before, because you never seen someone that was on Nickelodeon be a rap star. Keenan and Kel probably tried it and probably failed. You never seen someone of the Jewish culture that was just like a good blend of white and black. Like, his hair is thick enough, you know what I'm saying? Like he has black features, you know what I'm saying? But obviously we could tell how he was raised and brought up, which is nothing wrong with that. But that's why you don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an anomaly himself. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't.
I think we got to stop it with that.
He really wasn't built for this culture. You know what I'm saying?
We got to stop it with that, because we love Bob Marley.
So he got discovered.
We love Obama.
I mean,
we love all of these cultural figures. We really like the dude from North Carolina we were just talking about, the third rapper.
J. Cole?
J. Cole.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Drake, and because he's going up against Kendrick, people want to bring this fact up, but we got to stop it with that.
I mean, but it is a fact. When people like to bring in certain stuff, people like, oh, we seen another Kendrick. Man, you can't market a Kendrick. To even be a Kendrick, you have to be so talented. You have to do so much more than a Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake has the look. Look at Kendrick. Ain't nothing about him marketable. This guy has to be a super talent. He has to succeed. He has to supersede everyone that's around him. And he's short. He's 5'5". Drake's tall, light-skinned, pretty dude.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Way more marketable.
I don't know about that
Way
because
more, bro. Come on, man.
how
This
tall,
guy's a ladies' man.
How tall is Lil Wayne?
I said that last time.
How tall is Lil Wayne? How tall is
Lil Wayne 5'6".
See, that's what I'm saying. He's the same height as Kendrick.
But Lil Wayne came out before the internet. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So that's the thing about it. We talking about this internet era. These rappers from 2008 to now. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm taking nothing from Drake, but I can't take nothing from Kendrick because Kendrick was dealt a lower hand than Drake. Drake had the hell of a cosigner. He had a Lil Wayne, a Nicki Minaj, the Houston Connects. He was discovered by Jay Prince's son. Like, this man was born, like, this dude was born into royalty, man. And he didn't come from a bad upbringing. Like, he didn't come from the streets of Compton. I'm sorry to say it, but he didn't come from that. Yeah. Like, these are things, it's not nothing to undermine. It's not to be like, okay, like, he's just a struggle. Like, no, that's something to salute, man. For sure. I don't understand why people don't want to salute the underdog, because the underdog was Kendrick. I hate to say it. Listen, Drake could have won if he wouldn't have took it personal. If he wouldn't have started talking about that man, kids and family and mentioning people's names, he actually could have won this battle. If he would have kept it clean, but he wanted to take it there. You want to taunt somebody. Okay. The whole thing, that whole time frame of him taunting and stuff, like, come out here, you going to put Tupac in, AI voices and stuff like that. You asked for it, and you got what you was looking for. You got your issue. Yeah. Now weigh it. Weigh that ass whooping.
He kept campaigning. He eventually got elected.
Yeah, man. You know, everybody, ass whooping is good sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever lost a fight before?
I also think that I have lost a fight before.
Yeah, man, it's humbling. It's
I will say,
humbling. I don't think that shit will never happen again.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people have been listening to Drake's songs. And
we've been listening, man.
Because
we've been listening.
Let me tell you, in Taylor Made, he basically said everything that Kendrick said. But a lot of people didn't listen to Taylor Made because it got taken down.
He did.
Because, you know, Kendrick wanted to. I know we got to change the subject. But, you know.
Because we could go to war about this. And I'm so surprised. But you know what? I respect you, man. Because you is not changing your mind. Drake, even though he lost, but you still believe that he won.
Well, I mean, listen. I think Drake lost in a court of public opinion. I'll put it like that.
No, he lost in the court of hip hop.
In the court of hip hop, yeah. You know, but pretty much
that's how it goes.
You made the same argument that I made for as the upbringing and the cultures. Like, no diss to Drake or nothing, but, you know, that's why I said that Kendrick resonate more with the people, with the masses here. Yeah. Grew up here, like you said, Compton, you know.
Yeah, this guy's from Canada, man.
I didn't grow up privileged neither, you know what I mean?
And I have not been to Canada. They don't let you in without a felony. We let in all kind of motherfuckers.
Yeah. You know what crazy? I grew up single family household, right? Not privileged, but my mama been to Canada.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
she's about to go back again this year. I don't know if she's still going to do it. My mother been to Canada. I haven't even been to Canada, but you said you made the same argument that I made about far as their upbringings, and you know, and like no disrespect.
And that's
to Drake,
no disrespect to him, man.
Yeah, not at all. But that's why I think he just resonate more with the people. All right, so we moving on to the NBA. Your Lakers is gone.
The Lakers been gone.
See, LeBron, get your ass up on here.
His man was at the game the other night.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. The Cavaliers
like, he might want to take it back out east.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I doubt he gonna do that.
Hey, I'm tired of him in LA. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna
get a lot of flack from my friends, but
I think he gonna retire. In the
West. Ain't his fault.
If it wasn't the bubble,
you should be tired of AD.
This would be bad.
We say 80 is some Tommy.
Well, let's be honest. We wouldn't have AD if LeBron wasn't there.
Yeah, LeBron is the reason why he got
That's
there.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I mean, to me that was I I mean, I think it was a good idea, like bring the star here, but LeBron's a different type of star,
Yeah,
you know? And anyways, we can talk about other
LeBron pretty
stuff.
much built that team.
Yeah.
You know,
Who?
what
I mean, back together.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
what players say, "Hey, let me get this." Because I remember when before he retired, Carmelo,
Yeah.
he said LeBron hit him up and was like, "Yo, man, I need you."
Mhm.
But then that didn't, you know, I don't know. I guess on paper it looked good, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it didn't pan out. No, you know, no disrespect to Carmelo. I like Carmelo.
Yeah.
But he kind of like structured that team who he wanted around him. You know,
And that's why we losing.
that's why y'all losing.
Yeah, because he want to be the coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, right? That's
Yeah.
what there is some talk about him like becoming the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like it's some
Player
talk
coach.
about him and Bronny being able to play
play
wherever
together.
they gonna end up at.
Yeah.
Like whatever team Bronny go to, which
That's
is
where he
probably
tryna
gonna
go.
be where he at. If he don't go to the team that he going to, then he gonna probably trade and get on the same team Bronny can play, and then we gonna see some more shit that's
Yeah.
history making. And I'm not a LeBron fan, but you know I salute.
That'll be
you know
great
what I'm
to
saying?
see, you know.
Yeah, that'd be
It
dope.
would
for
be
real.
something to
You ain't
see.
seen this since Ken Griffey.
I will say-
and his daddy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I will say
Baseball.
all my problems with LeBron are on court. You know, I like the man as a man. Like I think he's great. I mean, some of the
Yeah.
stuff he does for the community,
business wise.
business
Yeah, I definitely
wise,
salute
business
him.
man.
the
Him
way
and Rich
he's
Paul.
bringing up Rich Paul, all those guys,
Nah, I
like
salute him. I
Yo,
salute him on that.
yeah,
I
for real,
definitely
for
don't.
real.
But the game, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I felt like he should have did the slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
I felt like he could have just, you know what I'm saying, been a lot more impactful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like a lot of people wonder why we don't really have a star right now. It's because we have LeBron. And LeBron, usually when kids are young and they're watching basketball, they're gonna emulate, you know, whoever the person is that is on top. And LeBron's been on top for a long time. And I feel like we're getting a lot of like players who were just kind of like more passive.
sub LeBron.
You know, yeah.
a little bit more whiny.
Yeah, a little
A
more
little
like
bit more floppy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, you know,
Soft.
I'm talking about like the Jordan types.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a different era, man.
The Kobe
It's
types.
a different era.
You know?
It's a different era.
Yeah.
Even Jordan said if he played ball in this era, he said, "Man, I'd probably score 50 points every night. You can't
Yeah.
do nothing.
Because these boys
Can't
too
do
soft too.
anything." Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling
But
you,
also,
man.
you know, the way that the league is. I mean, in the playoffs, you get a little more chippy, right?
Yeah.
But the way that the league is now, like,
yeah, very
man,
passive.
all
I
you
like
gotta
that
do
word
is touch
that you
somebody.
use. Very passive. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use that from now on. I need to borrow that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bruce. Passive.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to find a word to use besides soft
Yeah.
when I'm in these you know, professional conversations. But yeah, very passive game right now.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
So what do you think about your boys, man, Boston?
Boston, man. I could call them passive at times.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Because, like,
But they putting that work in, though.
they putting that work in, but it's just Jason Tatum words just screaming in the back of my head, and I think that's gonna be like a haunting statement, just saying that they got time. I just wish he never said that they got time. Like I always think about that they got time when they play like all right one night, I'd be like, yeah, they playing like they got time. Like
Yeah.
and they don't have time because dudes is getting faster, stronger.
Yep.
You know, it's a lot of switch ups and stuff like that. When they put these people with these people, it makes the championship a little bit harder to reach. I like what they're doing right now, but what they're doing right now is to not be expected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect them to beat a Miami Heat that doesn't have a Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
I expect them to run through a Cleveland Cavaliers, even with Donovan. And Pacers, Knicks, whoever won it, we're probably going to run you too because the East is just not as strong as it once was once upon a time.
Yeah.
And I think that it needs to regulate at some point. But a lot of people have tried it, you know, like what's my man from the Mavs?
Luka?
No, not Luka.
Kyrie?
Oh, Kyrie? Oh, that's my.
Kyrie, he tried it
Oh,
out
he was
east.
with Boston.
He
He was
tried
with
it there
Boston
too.
for a
He
minute.
tried it in Brooklyn, but you know,
Yeah.
it seemed like he's having success in the West,
And that's my favorite player in the league.
and I like how the
Kyrie's
West.
my favorite player.
I like how the West structure their teams. That's the only thing I'm worried about is that are we going to be able to keep up with that West
Bruh.
Coast pace of ball?
What?
You know what I'm
West
saying?
don't be playing.
They
boy.
don't. Big guys be shooting.
Don't
and,
West don't play, boy.
and then we missing, you know, our big man right now. So if Zinga come back, you know what I'm saying, I think that would help out a lot. Especially going out west, I think that's the biggest thing. And I think we really need to stretch these games out, because the longer that we can stretch these games out, the more time it give him to get healthy and the better chances that we'll have to compete in the NBA Finals.
Yeah. I do think definitely Boston, y'all dominant in the East, but I think when it comes to the West, if y'all got to see either the Timberwolves or the Mavericks, ooh,
I feel like we could beat everybody. We just gotta play.
Y'all, I think anybody got potential to beat anybody, but some teams just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When them boys get hot, man, it's just,
they do. Like I said, like I don't worry about nothing but West Coast teams. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about no team in the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't even worried about the Bucks, man, because like, yeah, he got the Greek freak, but
and then Lillard got hurt.
Yeah,
too,
you know
so
what I'm saying. It's a
so.
lot of stuff going on over there. Like they, new coach, all that. Brother screaming on the sideline.
By the way, Doc Rivers is not a good coach. You see, they're making a movie about Doc Rivers with the Clippers. First of all, how are we getting that movie?
I was wondering. I said, how is this happening?
Yeah,
how is that possible?
I'm like,
to
what
make
in
a
the
Clippers
world?
movie with Doc Rivers?
Yeah,
and
that is
talking
crazy.
About the scandal and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with the owner.
With Sterling.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I'm curious to see that.
I'm so
Who they
curious.
got? Lawrence Fishburne playing Doc Rivers, right?
Yeah, this ain't no Tubi movie. This look like some
this
real.
I know. He said this ain't no Tubi. You think it should have been on Tubi? Man, shout out to Tubi. Tubi doing big things, man.
I rock with y'all. Y'all got some classics on there. This is no disrespect, but I'm talking about the lower grade Tubi movie. Tubi's have some good movies that you can't see all the time, but they got some bullshit too.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, like, I'm surprised that they're like making a movie about Doc Rivers, because I don't think he's that good of a coach. I think that
technically it's not about Doc Rivers; it's about that whole scandal.
I know, but still, I
He's
mean,
a part of the story.
I don't know why people keep hiring this man.
A movie about Doc Rivers.
Listen, they keep hiring this man, thinking that he's going to save somebody. I mean, he's proven over and over and over again that he can't do it. He got one win. One championship.
Yeah, one championship.
You know,
which was a great championship.
If you give any coach that team, I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
So
when you figure the NBA, I haven't, to my knowledge, I don't know, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen them bring in any new coach. They just kind of rotate the same ones.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you got a decent team, they kind of keep that same. It's not like the NFL. Well, not saying the NBA don't fire.
The NFL recycles them too.
They do, but I've seen some get fired. But at least what the NFL would do is they'll pick up a defensive coordinator or offensive. Yeah, but NBA, they keep them same coaches and they rotate them. Like Thibodeau was with New York.
Yeah.
Now he's with who he's with now.
No, he's with New York now, isn't he?
No. I'm sorry. He was with the Bulls.
Yeah,
he's with New York. So they'll rotate a lot of these same. And then, your boy got fired from Boston. But I think somebody else picked him up. What's his name?
Brooklyn. They
Brooklyn
had,
picked him up?
Yeah, they had picked up Dog with
What's the name?
the Nia Long situation.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
What is
he
it?
deserves to get another chance.
Mbaka, something like that. Yeah.
I felt like he deserved to get another chance. I feel like if he was still with y'all,
we would have been all right. That's what I feel like. I don't like the coach that we got now like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he all right, but I wish. I wish we'd rather Dog. I don't think he should have.
Because the last time y'all got to the finals was with the other dude.
Yeah, with him. Yeah. Dude, he was.
He was a good coach.
Yeah. Other than his extracurricular activities going on.
That's why he was a good
coach.
But
that got nothing to do.
He was a player.
He was a player. But
you like that?
I don't think that has nothing to do with his ability to coach. You know what I mean?
I think
as long as he did his job.
I think just messing with somebody in the faculty. That's what really.
That's what
Boston
messed
ain't gonna let you get away with so much as a Negro.
And you think about it, he got more scrutiny than the young lady.
Yeah,
they almost try to keep her out of the public.
Because she's white.
Of course.
And he's black.
Of course.
And they say, well, you gonna take that Negro dingaling?
We love all people here.
Take that Negro dingaling to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Get you all the The ass you want
What is it like?
down there in Brooklyn. I heard it's multicultural.
What is like? You up out of here, Django?
Get your ass up out of here. And they looked at the ex-black coach. Better keep yours in your
I know.
Better watch out.
We don't need no BBC
I'm
slinging
trying
around
to
here.
tell you, boy.
Dang.
Real quick, what do y'all think of Anthony Towns? I mean, no, not Anthony Towns.
Who?
I was thinking about Ant. I'm gonna have to cut this
Oh,
out.
you talking about Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards.
That,
Yeah.
yeah, that was actually that's a good segue. I was about to
Yeah.
say, far as the West,
Man,
who y'all think? I think it's going to be. Well, I want to see
I want to see.
Minnesota and the Mavericks.
That's what I want to see.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't
but-
really care about the Nuggets like that. I feel like they're the new Spurs. They're
Yeah, I
kinda
kind of get that
boring.
vibe. Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
boring. If it wasn't
That's a
for
good
that
comparison.
young, if it wasn't for that young man,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like he's really making the series more interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's 2-2 right now, but I really
Yeah.
hope they
It's
take
2-2.
Yeah,
But Minnesota is so dominant.
but Denver just won
They
twice.
they just won twice.
Yeah, in a row.
But
Yep.
so everybody's 2-2 in the West, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I believe, and like with Mavericks, Luka needed Kyrie. 'Cause
Right.
they facilitate everything through him, and that's you gonna get beat. You gonna get beat down. Like he have a good game, putting up 30, 40 points, and yet you still losing. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
damn, I had a good game, but did I have a good game?
Yeah.
You know, and then the team, when he's off to get a rest, then they step up, they hooping. As soon as he step in the game, they throwing him the rock all the time, you know.
Right,
and they
right.
even asked one of the players, like, yo, why y'all point percentage go down when he come in the game? And they even admit, yeah, man, we need to do better and try to relieve some of the pressure off of him and facilitate more. Yeah, you can't just rely on one man, you know.
Yeah.
I think he was glad when I was glad when Kyrie came.
Right.
That, you know, helped relieve. And it seemed like I thought he was going to do his thing in Brooklyn, you know, but the whole pandemic thing, he didn't want to get the shots. So then they said he couldn't play, right? And the last big thing, well, he was in Boston for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Then when he left, they got Kemba Walker kind of, no. Did Kemba Walker came first or Kyrie? You know, Kyrie came first? And then Kemba Walker came. No, I think Kemba came first in
think-
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Then Kyrie pretty much took his place whenever Kemba got hurt,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
but
yeah,
that still didn't pan out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I think he's a better fit for him now, and he's finding that rhythm.
Out west.
Yeah,
in Dallas.
That rhythm in Dallas, man. So me personally, I want to see Dallas take the whole thing, you know, because I like whatever
So-
team Kyrie was on. I want if he was at Boston,
Yeah.
I want to see Boston. You know, whatever.
So
team
you think
Kyrie
it's going to be Mavericks Boston in the finals?
I think so.
Okay. What do you think is going to be in the finals?
That's a good prediction. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that because
I think that's favorable to y'all
I
personally.
That's what I'm saying because we know this fool. We
Yeah,
know this
that y'all
fool's
do know.
game. And Luka, we gonna pull the rug from under his chunky
I think
self.
it's gonna be hard for y'all to keep up with that.
No,
boy, man.
this one I'm gonna tell you what we got, what they don't got.
What's that?
Chemistry. I
Yeah.
feel like if the Mavs don't take it this year, watch out for them next year because this gonna give time for Luka and Kyrie to really enjoy each other off season.
Yeah.
Like Cam and Mace mentioned it on Is What It Is, but that was a great point. Like they really play like they really don't like have that chemistry. They do what they do, but they do it separately.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
give you that.
Just
I
like
give
the
you that.
last game, like Kyrie tried for a good little minute, passing, then fuck that. Put up 7 points real fast. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, when you passing, and if they ain't scoring,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you got do what you're
because
supposed
really,
to do.
man, Mark Cuban, even though Kyrie technically is a guard, right? But he knows this dude can score. They really
Yeah.
brought him to help Luke out and to really score.
But they
you
don't
know
have
what I
too many moments with each other. Like
No.
they don't really have, and that's the thing. They gotta mesh more because how quick Kyrie is and how bulky Luke is. You know what I'm saying? Like they should really be having a lot more big man, little man moments. Pause. But but. You know, I think that's just something that they lack is chemistry. Not saying that they not good.
How long have they been playing together?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
so
what I'm
so
saying?
I mean I can give merit to your argument because
I think they like each other. I don't think
Yeah.
there's no dislike. I
they
just think
probably
they
gotta get together a little bit more
they
and
gotta
gel a
know
little bit
each
more,
other,
right?
like, a
It's
little bit
almost
more
like
personally.
Kyrie came as all right, man. We need to think of it. He throw him
Right.
in and do what you do and we figure it out. You know what I'm saying on
Yeah.
the court. But Boston, they've been playing together for the longest,
For the
so
longest.
they know each other. They probably can play with their eyes closed. You know
Yeah,
what I
for the
mean?
most part.
So yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. What you think, Brooks?
I'm going for. Listen, I'm a Lakers fan. I bleed Lakers. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go against your Boston team.
Man.
I like Tatum.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with the Knicks, and I'm going with, and I hope the Timberwolves take care of Denver because they be talking stuff too against the Lakers.
Yeah.
So, and listen, they got it right now. But just wait until we get rid of LeBron. No, I'm just kidding.
I think
we're gonna come back.
If the Knicks take it, it's gonna be a miracle.
It's gonna be a miracle. And I ain't gonna lie, I accept it.
Can you? Hey, me too. You know how crazy New York want to be if the Knicks?
I love New York.
I'm going up there to shoot my video in New York undercover if they take it. I'm gonna shoot it right outside the garden. It's gonna be so easy. I'm gonna be like, hey Brooks, bring the camera, bro. We're going to New York City. We're going to New York City for the weekend.
So let me ask you, do you think what if Timberwolves take it in the West? You think y'all boy gonna walk over Timberwolves?
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, they ain't ready.
Even
They
though
ain't ready.
Even though Ant would be scoring.
Yeah, he's nice. He gonna get his highlights. He gonna get his poster pictures.
Man, that young dude, and his birthday the same day as mine, August 5th.
But the thing about it, he got somebody who like to jam with him, and that's JB.
JB,
my man, JB.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a picture.
I don't think y'all boy Harford. I don't think Harford ain't gonna be able to either whether it's the Mavericks or the Timberwolves. I don't think Harford old. Man. Harford ain't gonna be able to keep up with them dudes.
Hey, the other day when I saw him playing, I was like, dang, he's still around.
Man,
me too. I was like,
man, Harford healthy though, man. Like
he is healthy,
bro,
but
in real
old.
life, bro, dog. But
hey.
he Dominican, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's
like,
Dominican.
Yeah, bro.
He's still black.
Different heritage, man. Like, bro, got that.
But Drake ain't black. No,
but what did you say earlier?
It works sometimes.
What's that?
Works for him a lot.
What's the statement you made earlier? Time.
Yeah, time.
Nobody can beat time.
Yeah, nobody can beat time.
Horford's been terrorizing me for years because I'm a UCLA fan, and every year we would make it to like the Final Four or like to the final. But every year Florida would beat us, and they had Al Horford. That was when they had Joakim Noah, all those guys. Man, we could never beat them. Every year we would get to the Final Four.
Lose to them. Yeah, I think we'll be all right, man. Like I said, especially if Zing come back, I think we'll be all right. The white dude that stay in the cut, the cerebral assassin, Pritch. Man, Pritch be having some nights, don't he, boy? Like, it'd be surprising, too. You be like, damn. People be forgetting he be on the team. Like, that's what people be forgetting about.
That's how usually the white boy assassins be, man. You forget about them cats.
For real.
Man. All of a sudden, they done put up, 5 threes on you. You know?
That'd be crazy. And to go back what you said earlier, where you talk about the coaches. That was a great point. But I feel like what else they do is like the veteran players and stuff, they kind of like start grooming them. Because I felt like with Jason Kidd, he got like transitioned very quickly to be a coach. And that's like my favorite player.
Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's from Oakland, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, I believe
Jason
so. I believe from the Bay. Yeah.
Jason Kidd is a troop. I remember who was he playing for Dallas? Who was he playing for?
Yeah, I believe he played for
Dallas.
Dallas.
Remember he got that team all the way to the finals.
He won to the championship. They won the championship.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought they
rookie.
didn't win.
No, that he talking about when they did win.
Oh, okay.
He won his championship on the Mavericks, but that was after he played for the Nets. But originally, he went back to the Mavericks. He originally played for the Mavericks.
And then he got them to the championship. He didn't win that one. But still, that's a great feat.
I remember him in Jersey.
All the way there. Yeah,
that's when he became my favorite player. Like that was
Jason Kidd was.
Yeah, but them Lakers.
At that time, them Lakers was crucial,
did
right?
us bad too,
I'm old school. I'm a Bulls fan.
Did us in the
I'm
Sixers
still, even
bad,
though we
boy.
suck. Even with what we got, DeRozan.
Y'all should have kept Thibodeau. I'm just kidding. Y'all be in the playoffs right now, dog.
Yeah, man.
You know why? I think why they got rid of Thibodeau. Thibodeau was too defensive. He didn't care about offense.
Thibodeau, with him, you can only get so far.
Yeah, because
his practices are too intense.
Yeah,
from what the players
focused
say.
on defense so much. And I would watch Bulls game when we had Butler. And then when Miami shit on Wade and Wade came over to Chicago, even though he's from Chicago, you know, but then he eventually went back to Miami. I would look at games and we would never dunk not one time. No, I'm like, dude, that's not highly unlikely. A game and nobody dunk, not once. Not saying you have to, but that's an NBA game. You somebody gonna jam or something.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I believe it's just like Jordan said. He said, well, why you dunk so much? He said, reason why Jordan dunked so much, he said, I know it's only worth 2 points, but it immoralizes the other team.
Mm-hmm.
You bring their esteem down when you do
Yeah.
it. And to dunk on one of their biggest dudes, that's what you do that for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To bring their defenses down so
Telling
you
you,
can like
boy.
kind of, you can ravage them.
Make a post out.
Pause. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Make a post out of them. You know what I
Telling you,
mean?
boy.
But yeah, so that's my take, man. I think Dallas. I believe you guys gonna be strong in the East.
Yeah.
I think Boston may come down to Boston and what you think? New York?
I
Probably
would think
Boston,
so.
New York.
I
Be
would
cool.
hope New York
Who
don't
else?
let Indiana take them
I
out.
know.
Because it's
Indiana
like, boy,
could slip in
it's
there,
y'all
right?
time, boy. Just for y'all to be in the East Coast Conference, that's
Yeah,
huge
exactly.
for New York. You know
New-
what I'm
it's
saying?
very
That
huge.
New York, Boston, like that's gonna be a short
Because
trip.
they
you know what I'm
couldn't do
saying?
it with Melo. They
Yeah.
couldn't do it with
Yeah,
Melo,
so
man.
you know,
They couldn't get it with
I,
Melo.
I would like for it to be New York, and shout out my boy K.
Yeah.
Because so we can watch. We
I
might even cash out and catch a game, man.
I'm there
spend
for that.
Spend some
I'm
money
there
that we
for
don't.
that.
We shouldn't be
Boston,
spending.
Boston
There
and
you go.
New York and Timberwolves and Mavs.
Yeah.
I'm there for that. What you think?
Yeah, I hope those are the teams. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And if I ain't got nothing going on, man, you might get a ticket too.
Word.
And
I'd be down.
and here's the flip side.
Mm.
If we don't, because sometimes we be in them situations where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do that, but sometimes the price is wrong.
Yeah.
And the price is
that
not
is-
right. So
Man.
worst come to worst, man, we could go to New York, take a trip for the weekend. At least, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they call that tailgating, whatever, but we could
Oh,
at least
yeah.
be
Oh, yeah.
within, Madison Square Garden. Just kick
Yeah.
it, get some good footage and stuff
Bruh.
like that, put something together.
100.
That'd be dope.
Hey, let me know with it.
Yeah, we could ride 4 deep.
Yeah.
I'm nasty with the camera too. I do a little directing myself.
Yeah,
a little
you good with
producing.
driving in New York?
Yeah, bro, I drive anywhere. I
My
drive to Canada.
man, my man, my
I drive to
man.
Canada anyway. Oh, we might catch a
OVO.
cheap flight. Oh, no, you got equipment, so you can't take it. You can't take a flight.
We got
And New York
Yeah.
stickling with them permits, man. You know what I'm saying?
we got to bring a bourbon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, our last topic, man, the WNBA is popping off tonight. Thoughts?
Oh man, I think it's gonna be an exciting season. I think this
Yeah,
probably
I'm
might be
here
one of
for
the.
it.
I think people are still on the high from the NCAA, so they kind of want to continue to see what these girls can do.
Yeah.
It's a couple. The championship. It's real gritty for them girls. You know what I'm saying? So now people want to see what Caitlin could do. People want to say what's the young lady from LSU.
Oh, Angel Reese?
Angel Reese want to see what Angel Reese can do. People will still continuing to support Asia,
Asia
know.
Wilson,
So
yeah.
man, I think it's gonna be an exciting season.
Did you guys saw any of the preseason? I had an app, the WNBA app, so I watched a few of the preseason. I saw Indiana, which is Caitlin's team.
Yeah.
They played against Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta was up, but then eventually they came back and beat them with, because they got Aaliyah Boston
Oh, okay.
on there, and she was the number 1 draft pick. South Carolina.
South
alumni,
Carolina, boy.
But and then it was crazy. Caitlin them beat them.
She wasn't number 1 though.
Yeah, when Aaliyah Boston was in the draft.
Oh, okay. Years ago.
Yeah, not this year.
but-
not
yeah.
All right, copy that.
Before
I keep
Caitlin.
forgetting who this person
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, trust me, we all are gonna get to know these ladies a lot better.
Okay.
Now.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't have the highest IQ when it comes to the WNBA.
Fact.
Yeah.
But
Same,
what I'm
same.
But
saying?
most people don't. It's okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like
But we learning.
Yeah,
we
this
are.
is-
We're paying attention
Definitely
now more than ever.
I think it's exciting because like this is the first time we get to see if like everything lives up to the hype. Because
Right.
I feel like there's a lot of hype with Angel
Reese.
Reese and some of these other players that are coming in. And yeah, I mean, Caitlin Clark, let's see if she can do it. I mean, some of the other WNBA veterans were like talking smack and stuff like that.
They were. Yeah.
And I want to see them like shut her down because they were talking junk. But listen, I like her. I think that she can be a great player in the league, and I want to see the WNBA rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Like I want to see that happen,
Yeah.
and I think this is the best chance. So let's see if she can come in and get that revenue up and get people watching and play really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think she can because she is like a Jordan in terms of the revenue. She has that capability. I mean, you already see with like the plane situation that was going on. You know, that she could change.
Commercial.
Yeah, exactly. She could
now.
change that,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
already. And she hasn't even like shown that she's like the star yet.
Yeah.
She already has this shoe deal, you know, with Nike. So like, I mean, like, let's see what she can do. And I hope that it pops off, you know. So
And I salute her, man. I know she get a lot of flack for different reasons. You know, this is America, man. Some things are just brought in the conversation that's beyond talent. Sometimes it's race, sometimes it's but regardless of any of that, man, everybody should be thankful. It had to be somebody. Somebody had to turn the table. Somebody had to increase the volume. We didn't know who it was gonna be, but thank God that it's her, and I wish her much success. Is Cardone playing with Angel
Cardoza?
Reese? Yeah.
Cardoza had a shoulder injury, so she can be out. She got to have surgery.
oh dang.
But I did
like
see
her
some
game,
highlights of Angel Reese was hooping.
Yeah.
She was hooping, man.
Got a point to prove.
Yeah, exactly. She was
Low
point to
key,
prove.
it turned me off when those the WNBA players were talking mess about some of these young stars coming in. I was like, bro, are y'all really coming at them like that?
And
So that's
to what you
I hope
said,
they prove those people wrong.
And to what you said, it's that hate because now the new shine, but and like you said, man, whoever the face was, and they choose Caitlin Clark. But at the end of the day, you got to look at it, man. She's bringing more light and revenue streams.
She's marketable.
The WNBA is only 12 teams, and now Vegas about to get not Vegas already got a team, but they about to add some more. I think Canada, Toronto. I think they about to get in
2026.
Exactly, yeah. So I was like, damn, it's only 12 teams.
Okay.
I said, dude, if I had the bread,
I
would try to try to bring a team here to Charleston.
Hey.
Because I think that would be more marketable. Not saying an NBA team won't be, but they saying that we don't have enough revenue. But I think we have enough revenue for a WNBA team.
Yeah, how much a WNBA team cost?
I don't know, man.
might could get them under a mil,
You know what I'm
huh?
saying? Nowhere near as much as an NBA team.
We might need to look into that.
You
But
know
that
what I
might be
mean?
the move. I've been trying to think about.
And one thing is
one thing
they were saying. I definitely know with an NBA team, if you do that, they would have to restructure the Coliseum big enough to hold at least the capacity up to 20,000. I think it only holds like maybe 8 or 7,000, and then the skybox area, they'd have to restructure that to make it look like an actual.
Let it get paid for.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
They putting hotels downtown.
That's what I'm saying. All
Nobody
you gotta
need.
do is like find a big company, like say Boeing. Then it'd be the Boeing colors.
Right.
They would sponsor. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that. And
yeah,
that's how they
yeah,
with the
yeah.
staple and the what is it? The crypto.
Yep,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
They put the money up for that stuff. You know what I mean? But bro, if I could, I'd get a WNBA team. What would it be called? The Carolina what?
Ooh. Man, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I think it would have to be would it be North Charleston or the Carolina?
Nah, we needed to be.
You need to be
We needed to
Carolina.
be the South Carolina something.
Yeah.
So they
Oh,
know
true.
for sure. 'Cause
True.
The Carolina
Well,
Panthers.
Yeah,
They were supposed
that's
to
true.
come play in South Carolina. They
They
messed up the
yeah.
deal. They was gonna play in
Because
Rock
Greenville
Hill.
give them that bet.
Yeah.
Greenville was supposed to do it, but Charlotte
Yeah.
give them the bet and
But
send it.
yeah, man.
You know
so-
what? Nah, you right. We need to call it North Charleston, the North Charleston something to represent for North Charleston. You know what I mean?
Well, I ain't from North Charleston, but
Well,
we could
that's
call
all
it.
right. But you from South Carolina, right?
Yeah, I'm from the
So it don't
843.
matter. You still want us, bro.
Yeah,
You
I
still
feel
want
you.
us. You
I
know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
You
I
ain't
feel you.
Geechee, but you still want us. You still eat off our table.
Yeah, I'm close to Geechee. I'm close.
Hey,
to
you
it.
close.
I'm
Yeah,
on
you're
the-
right. Because you
I'm on
live
the- yeah,
beautiful.
I'm- yeah.
And that's
very
that
close
you know that's
to it.
part of that Gullah corridor
Yeah,
too.
but
You know
some
that,
of my
right?
friends, boy, they in the thick of it. Yeah.
See, he's the Gentile. We me.
Yeah.
We the
See, you-
Hebrew. He the Gentile.
West Coast, baby, West Coast.
He's the Gentile. We the
Look at
Hebrew. He the Gentile.
You talking about West Coast, but when he go back out there this summer and they playing not like us, they gonna wonder why he not moving.
Exactly. He
moving.
shitting on Kendrick. And
They gonna
he's
be
straight
like, what's
West
wrong,
Coast.
cuz?
I know, right? You not like us. You not like us, cuz.
Oh man, cuz don't tell me you OVO, cuz.
Yeah.
OVO.
Dude. But no, dude, real talk, man. If I could get a WNBA team here in North
I
Charleston,
would, man.
I would be glad.
You know, we
to
could
do
probably
that.
put that together, man. I mean, not saying, trust me,
enough
man. Like aim high and
Aim
don't
high.
think that you can't reach it
Exactly,
because, like,
exactly.
when them folks offered like to do a studio, I was like, how we gonna afford a studio? It just happened.
Bruh,
So
money
get
is
with
out
the right,
here.
get with the right people.
Yeah,
Propose
money is out
it. Just
here.
make
Yeah.
sure they don't cut you out.
Exactly.
See stuff
Don't cut
like
you out
that.
the
That's
deal.
a big. That's a
Yeah,
big money
yeah.
deal. So everything got to be in writing.
Everything
Yeah,
gotta
You know
be
what I'm
right.
saying? Your
Everything
portion,
gotta
whether
be right.
it's you a 5% owner or you
Yeah,
put up
yeah.
enough to have 5%, make sure you got your 5%.
Make sure you got.
You know what I'm
Make sure you
saying?
got it
Just
in.
got
You
to
know what I'm
stand on
saying?
business.
Yeah, you got to
Get
stand.
get
on
your
business,
lawyer
man.
involved.
Get lawyers
For sure.
involved, and,
Yeah.
and a team of attorneys and whatnot.
Mhm.
And
All
that.
think about it, dude. You had that. You pretty much can draft almost a lot of the Carolina Don Staley players. And some
Yeah.
of them probably going to want to stay. Oh, shoot, I'm about to rep. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
get some people from other places too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope, man.
That would be dope.
That'd be
Real
dope.
quick,
What's
quick
up?
answers, like
Go ahead.
30 seconds. What do you guys think of the Shaq and his ex? Those
Oh,
comments.
my bad. I thought you was about to say Shaq and Shannon Sharp.
Oh, wait, what do you think about that too? We could talk about that. Shaq
I
and
think
Shannon
it was
Sharp.
funny. I think it was funny, man.
I heard
think it was
briefly
funny.
about it.
Yeah, I think Shaq. See, all right. So at first I was like, dang, Shaq really ain't had to do dog like that. He ain't had to tell him that he wanted somebody else to win MVP, like as the man's winning. And like he didn't have to do that. But on the flip side, this wasn't his first MVP. If this was his first MVP, Shaq would look like a real big hater. But it's like Shaq just like, damn, bro. Nah, I felt like it could have went to somebody else this year. I ain't gonna lie. So you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that bad. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp went kind of deep, like saying Shaq was jealous and Shaq
Of
don't
who,
get
who won
mentioned.
MVP now? Bring it up to speed.
Jokic,
Jokic.
off of the Denver
Jokic.
Nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah, joking.
Yeah.
So, Shannon Sharp was like, man, Shaq ain't getting mentioned. Shaq not getting mentioned with the greats and the top tens and
So
all
you
this
feel
and that.
salty?
Yeah, that was a little far.
Yeah, that was a little crazy of Shannon Sharp, and I feel like Shannon is getting a little beside himself a little bit lately.
Because he's blowing up so much on that podcast.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, like Shaq had a cool little diss record. Shaq said, "I know what you did to get here." And I don't know what that mean.
Dang.
He sounded like Cat Williams.
Yeah, he should have said, "Man, Skip told you to shut up, put your glasses on." That's what he should have said, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But that was a funny situation. But as far as him and his wife, I think that's between them, man. Like Shaq, they say Shaq was a dog at one point in time.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
She does say that her comments were taken out of context.
yeah, but saying that were you actually in love? But like you say, some people they was together for so long. I think they was with each other like right after high school and all that
Oh, they
type of
were?
stuff. Like
I think so.
yeah, like I
Oh,
think she was
okay.
with him like early in his career for the
Yeah.
amount of kids that they had. Well, maybe not right after high school because I think they both had like a kid outside of each other.
I think so.
And then
yeah.
together, I think they got like 4 altogether.
Really? I thought all Shaq kids was by her. I mean, I don't know. I thought she had.
No, I think they got 4 together.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe she does have the children, but I thought they got 4 together. And then I think like
So they've been
like 6 or
together
something.
that long.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they were together that long.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that
But
situation?
her saying that
She never was really in love
I
with him.
love him.
to be honest with you, man, I respect her truth because you gotta look at it too. If you potentially become a big rap star or a football player in a NBA, even if you've been dealing with this girl, you don't know, she probably love you, but you know, and not to say she was gold digging or like that. I'm sure she loved him, but some females going to go along for the ride. I've been here since day one,
Right.
you know. So, you know what I mean. And then he said that he respected because he was the type of person like you said. He was Shaq was out there,
Yeah,
you know.
Shaq was
So
thugging.
even Kobe put him on, but you
Kobe
know,
snitched. God
yeah,
bless
it
the
was,
dead, but
yeah, you know what I
hey,
mean. So,
that was not cool.
but he was out there, you know. But I don't know, man. I respect her truth. I guess now she feel the place they are now, she can speak on it.
Shannon Sharp and Shaq. What do you think about that?
Oh man.
Quickly.
Man. I think I just think sometimes people just too opinionated on certain things. I mean, and granted, everybody got their opinion, you know, and that was Shannon Sharp's opinion, and that was Shaq's opinion about Joker. You know, maybe I don't know if he feeling some type of way. Maybe he feel because of course the game is different. Maybe he's in a more evolved player. I mean, me personally, I think I don't know. I'm just used to seeing centers like Shaq. They post up.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
they're not really shooting threes like that. You know, but you know, I mean, I can go into the whole thing why Embiid. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He playing like a two guard. You a big man. You only go down low on defense. You never go down low on offense. What's up? You stand up to the top, fill center. I'm like,
Get out the
I said that's
perimeter.
why y'all never gonna win. Y'all never gonna
Get
win.
out the perimeter.
That's at least that's my take, man.
Shannon went too far, but he was kind of right. Like Shaq was
Might be
kind of just
hating.
chilling.
Uh-huh.
Shaq was just chilling,
Yeah.
and like
I mean, but that's
he
a
was-
position to get used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Once
I
you know
mean,
that
like,
nobody can fuck with you.
if
it's
he
like-
was
Some of
if
that
he was
center?
really on his
Yeah.
game,
I mean, just being the most dominant at that time.
Yeah.
if Shaq really took it serious, he really could have been like
Yeah.
the GOAT.
Yep, could have won a couple more
And-
MVPs.
Because of his
Coulda won.
size.
More MVPs,
Yeah,
more
more
championships,
championships. Mhm.
everything.
Man, you know what? No diss to
So-
Shaq, but you know,
and by the
honestly-
way, Kobe said that too.
oh yeah,
So-
yeah. I know.
And that was a
And
fact,
you know
too.
what? I'm gonna say this, and some people probably gonna hate, but it's no diss to Shaq. Shaq was good, right? And I'm just, I never was like, oh wow. I'm like, dude, he big as hell. At that time,
Yeah.
nobody
What
was
is he
7
supposed
foot.
to do?
That's what I said, dude, he supposed to do that. He supposed to dunk on you, you know what I'm saying? And then when you guard him, 9 out of 10, you the one catching the foul because you guarding the dude so big.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he supposed to turn around and jam on you like that, you know?
Yeah.
Me personally, I thought Akeem Olajuwon was a better center, you know, because he worked that baseline. He could still shoot. Shaq couldn't really shoot.
Yeah.
And Akeem could dribble and facilitate, but he played his position in the baseline. Not saying Shaq wasn't great by no means, you know what I mean? If I had a team, if I had owned the big three and, you know, if Shaq was still healthy, hell yeah, I'll take Shaq, you know? But I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, he's supposed to do that. Look how
But
big he is.
he did bring a lot of big men down though.
Yeah.
Like shoot, he had to go against
Ben Wallace.
Yao, Ben
Yao,
Wallace.
Yeah.
Shoot, Divock,
Yeah.
Matumbo.
Yeah, when they played
big
Philly.
guys, man.
Yeah, Shaq handled his. I give him
big
that.
guys.
And Shaq outweighed a lot of them dudes too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the
the
biggest
problem.
difference.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
That was the
300
difference.
300
His
plus.
compared to Yao Ming shit like a
Yeah,
twig.
exactly.
His shit like a big damn
Matumbo,
big
yeah.
old branch, boy. Like
Yeah.
man,
Shaq was
yeah.
never in shape. That's why we was like, you know.
Well, he did. Then
We
he
shoulda
was-
got
it was
that
hard
one
for him to
versus the
stay-
Pistons.
It was hard for him to stay in shape. I mean,
Yeah.
that was his
Yeah.
big problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Word.
So yeah, man. All right, man. Well, we gonna wrap this up, man. I think this has been cool. You know what I'm saying? Q, any final thoughts?
No final thoughts. Just keep streaming One Play Away by Quells P. And stream that on Vitamin C by Phil Beach. We got more music coming, more music from my younger artist Hemi Guapo, more music from Elite Boys K. When you're in Savannah, come see 400 Studios.
Right. Give me your platforms real quick.
Still out here hustling.
Your platforms.
Instagram, y'all can follow me at QP843. That'll pretty much put you everywhere where you want to go. I'm on YouTube and stuff, you know, Elite Music Group. Like I said, I don't really do the Facebook stuff too much. If you're already my Facebook friend, cool. If not, I doubt it. But if you want to laugh a little bit, I'm on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, at Quells P, QUAILZP. But yeah, man, still hustling. I graduated now. Gotta get it another way.
Sure, get it how you live.
Gotta get
my
it how I
man.
live.
Brooks, final thoughts, my brother.
Hey, check us out. Hey, thank you to all the new subscribers, all the new people, especially on Instagram. That really
Y'all been
blew it
going
up.
viral,
So,
boy. Y'all
yeah,
been having some viral
yeah.
moments, boy. I've
Shout
been
out
proud of
to-
y'all boys,
Shout out
man.
to T. What is it? Green Tea.
Green tea.
Shout out to Green
Hey,
Tea.
go watch
She
her
know who she is.
podcast. It was good.
For sure. Yo, this has been the Black Summit. I'm Hendrix,
I'm Brooks.
And I'm Q.
and we out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.